corrective actions and incidents of non-compliance don't they're not necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't show a regulator if you add a corrective action, if you add an incident of non-compliance to your inspection report, and then you show that inspection report to the regulator. It doesn't show that regulator that your site's not compliant. It shows that regulator that you're serious about staying compliant and that you've identified anytime that something happens. One of the biggest things that the EPA likes to pick on, and the states like to pick on when they go out to do audits of construction sites, is they like to look at the inspection reports, and anytime that they see that there hasn't been any corrective actions identified, any type of non-compliance identified in those inspection reports, they immediately start to think that the site is not being inspected properly, that the inspection reports are being pencil whipped, that they're not being done properly because there's no incidents of noncompliance, which is just not practical on a construction site. There's always going to be incidents of noncompliance because there's always going to be tracking that needs to be swept up. There's always going to be BMPs that need to be maintained because a forklift operator drove over the silt fence, or because they ran into the gravel bags, or whatever it is. There's always going to be those incidents, and so those need to be put on the inspection report because that shows the regulators that you're serious about what you're doing, and that your inspections aren't being pencil whipped, and that they are actually being conducted as they're supposed to be done. It's not saying, look, our site has all these problems. It's saying, yeah, our site, just like every other site, has some issues, but we're taking care of them. We're maintaining them.